Tommy Robinson has been moved to HMP Woodhill, a high security prison. Now, a lot of people are speculating on this and wondering why they have sent him there and what are their motives. So I'm going to break it down to you and give you my motives and tell you what I think of this situation. Now, Tommy Robinson was sent to HMP Belmarsh, but he's been having disputes with the governor there, and she has decided to move him to HMP Woodhill, which, as everybody knows who's been following Tommy, he has been there previously and he was coming under attack from the Muslim inmates. So everyone is believing he's been sent there on purpose so that they can end his life. Now, Tommy Robinson got charged and pled guilty to contempt of court, which in some cases could have received a suspended sentence, but because it's Tommy, he received 18 months in prison. And for one reason only: they want to make an example of him, and the system wants to crumble, or make him crumble, and finish him off. And that is everybody's theories at the moment. They're thinking he's been sent to Woodhill to be put amongst the Muslim inmates and his life will be ended. But because he is so high profile, the prison staff will not let this happen, because if they do, there will be outrage within the prison system and out here in the general public. So as this one says here, danger, they've secretly moved Tommy Robinson to a new prison. Make no mistake, they want to kill Tommy in prison. It's our job to make sure that doesn't happen. So this is a campaigner for Tommy who's saying this, and he's telling everybody to write to the governor or send emails to make sure that he is kept safe. So there's one or two reasons behind this. They either have sent him there, trying to get him to go onto normal location, and he will become under attack from the inmates. There will be a lot of inmates that will be siding with Tommy, and this is what I mean about the divide within the prison system now. So some of the inmates will be behind Tommy. Then you've got the other inmates, the predominantly Muslim ones, because of the way Tommy has spoke about Muslims in the past and the way the media has portrayed him to be some mass racist who caused all these riots. So when he goes into Woodhill, they will be saying you need to go to segregation for your own safety. And sometimes, talking from experience, what I witnessed myself in the high security prisons, when someone is transferred from another prison and they have trouble in that prison, the staff will not, or the governors will not put them on the wing. And sometimes they don't get a choice. Sometimes the lads are saying, I want to go on the wing, I don't give a fuck, put me up there, we'll see what happens. But they refuse point blank. They say, we aren't putting you up there because we know what will happen. Either you'll attack somebody or they will attack you. So Tommy won't be given the option. But if you look at it from another angle, they might have done this for his own safety. Even though, before I get into this, he should have been category D. For that type of offence, it's a lower level offence, contempt of court. He should have been category D. Then he would have went to an open prison where most of the inmates in there are ready for release, and there's not a lot of violence in them prisons, so he would have been okay. He would have gotten on well, he would have had a lot of freedom in the prison, and he would have been fine. But no, the system does not want that. They want him in amongst the predators in the category A high security estate. So another reason why they could have put him there is for his own safety, because Woodhill has a close supervision unit, which is for category A inmates, but inmates like Tommy who are high profile can also be placed on that unit where he will be monitored. They get closely monitored, as it is a CSU, close supervision unit, so they can monitor them and see what they're up to. This is probably the reason they have put him there, so he doesn't get attacked. They can monitor him, and sometimes there is a lot of inmates who have problems with the Muslim inmates, get put on these units, kept out the way, so there is no trouble. So that could be a possibility why they've put him there. It could be they're thinking, because he's so high profile, for his own safety, let's put him there so he's supervised closely. Nothing will happen to him. There will be no further outrage. So all the ones with the conspiracies about he's been sent there to be put to death, it's probably the other side of the spectrum. They've put him there to keep an eye on him so he doesn't become attacked. And he will probably be on the unit with a few of the inmates that probably will like him, and he will be getting on fine. Although he'll not be associating with a lot of other inmates, which he probably doesn't want to do. He'll do his time in there. He will be fine on that unit if he is there. So that is my take on that, and that's the breakdown, what I think. They'll have put him there for his own safety. Even though it's wrong, he shouldn't be there. He should be in a Category D prison. But of course, it's high-profile Tommy. Let's make an example and put him in amongst the ruthless predators who will take his life if they get a chance. But I'll leave that one there for now, people. There will be more content. Take care.